Welcome back to Talk That Talk with Meesh Jay. I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro Jay.
Y'all already know.
Look, if you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are true here, you already know what to do. Get your smokes, get your drinks, but make sure you've like, comment, and subscribe. Your ass should already be
subscribe.
Alright, y'all should be subscribed, please. Alright, it's the holiday of giving. Thanksgiving is coming. Okay, Jay and I's goal is 1,000 subscribers. So find it in your heart to go ahead and subscribe with Trending Topics Podcast. You don't like a topic today, you don't like a topic tomorrow. So please just kick it with us, chill with us, and you don't have to smoke a drink too. We love some people too. Just so you know, just throw that out there. But yeah, please give us a like, a comment, subscribe, and also any suggestions of further topics as well. Okay, if you have topic requests, leave it in the comments. All right, we're welcome. Them all.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about them.
That's right. Thank you. What's up? Hey, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, y'all.
Tomorrow. I mean, you know what? It crept up on me. Like, I mean, you know, I like holidays and all, but I can care less. Every year that I get older, I care less.
Thanksgiving is not big for me. I think it's big for me for family. It's just an opportunity to be around family. My personal opinion, but am I thrilled about doing the traditional turkey, mac and cheese, stuffing, ham, greens, all like I'm just so over that, honestly. I want to do a Jamaican Thanksgiving. I want to do some oxtail. I want to do some goat. I think that's what I might do next year.
Well,
do like a Jamaican Thanksgiving. Yeah, some rice and peas, some oxtail, some goat, some jerk chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Something different.
Yeah, different. I'm tired of just turkey and greens and yams. You know?
Oh no, I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
But
like, why we gotta have that same thing every year? We need to be different. Y'all, please excuse my voice. I'm not gonna be able to project this heavy because for some reason I got something going on with my chest and my voice right now. I'm not sick. Okay? And I have mom's concoction in the house. So.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, so, you know, I've been taking that. I've been taking my 2-3 teaspoons of it. So I'm okay. It's just, now it's getting to night. My voice is acting a little weird. So please bear with me.
Yeah, but shoot, you gotta watch it with the weather too.
I mean, know.
It's 7 degrees a day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 40 tomorrow. You know what I mean?
I know, right?
And it's been raining and not raining.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, you gotta watch it, man.
Yeah.
Because you get sick quick in this type of
weather.
weather.
Because it's like even today, I didn't realize how warm it was outside, but it's warm. It's like 70 degrees. I came out with a whole thermal, a coat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out in the summer. It feels like summer. Yeah. And I'm sweating a little bit. And so now tomorrow when it be freezing, my body's going to be confused. Yeah.
She actually bought me a real coat this time.
You did?
Yeah, some guy at the bowling alley. I just met him. He a cool guy too. I just met him. He kind of subbed in that day, and he was like, "Dad, gotta take this coat." It was one of them cold days. Take this coat off. It's so hot. And I looked at it, I said, "Man, that's a nice coat." He like, "Yeah." So he opened it up, and it looked like he had some animal or fur inside of it. I showed it to you, and I said, "Damn, that's a nice coat." He said, "Man," I said, "You paid what, $100 or something, $200?" He said, "Nah, man, I got this from Amazon." So he paid like $60 for that. I said, "Damn," I need to get me one of them coats.
Yo, Amazon.
Yeah, fur around his hood and all that. I was like, "Dang." I went and bought me one. I was like, "Shit, I need that."
Yeah, Amazon be clutch sometimes.
Man, Amazon is clutch. I just started, speaking of that, shopping at Amazon like groceries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, getting, stuff is so cheap. The lemonade I usually get, the Simply Fresh lemonade, the big joint, 75-ounce joint, got it for $1.80.
Man, $1.80?
Yeah.
Good.
Amazon Fresh. It's a lot of cheap stuff from that joint. And they deliver it too. Man, I've been doing that lately.
Yeah.
You know, so Amazon is the shit.
Yeah, it is.
Amazon is the shit.
You get anything from there.
And,
and Amazon, as a lot of these, it's a holding company. So Amazon is actually a part of a lot of, not even a part. It owns, it's like the branch, the top of the branch of many other companies as well. You could actually look for the little tree. I will have to look for it for y'all, but Amazon is big corporation.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It has everything. That's why you could get everything from Amazon. Yeah, because it has everything.
I'm actually right now looking for another recliner chair to replace the one I got, but I want one kind of like the size that I got, but I like it wide. But I want it like a massage kind of thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not a massage chair. A recliner chair that do massage too. And I seen a lot of those online on Amazon cheap. And my boy at work, he like, them Jones, are you cheap? You got to sit in. I'm like, man, you being negative. I mean, I'm gonna take a look. I'm just not gonna buy anything smoking.
Yeah.
But I'm looking into that. But like you said, Amazon is the shit. So try to tell you, get anything and everything, and you get it quickly too.
That's right.
And I ain't got to go from store to store to store, running gas, walking, looking, pointing, waiting on customer service. Hey, customer service be trifling.
Facts.
Hey, anybody gonna help me? Where you at? Like Walmart and Target, CVS, they all locking up stuff.
Yeah.
And you gotta wait. I was at Target trying to get some white teas, and I hit the button, and I'm standing there, standing there. Where they at? Yeah. Looking around, hitting all the buttons. I'm going around hitting little red buttons. Where y'all at? Right. Why y'all got it if y'all not gonna come right away?
Right.
So order Amazon, get it. It come that day or the next day, depending on what your status is with Amazon. Because I get mine quickly.
That part.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Anything else, bro? Before we jump into this topic?
Nah, I'm good. Let's go.
We are ready. All right, y'all. Look. I've been hearing a little bit, some buzz going on with Cardi B and Offset.
There's always a buzz.
But Offset is acting weirdly. Now, here's the thing. I ain't paying no mind when Cardi B did have, she come out and talk to her fans and on a live to her, some people's about him acting weirdly. Like she's scared, like legit scared of why maybe he's acting weird with her. Or
jealous.
Like, I can't take it anymore. Sometimes I sleep and I wonder, like, yo, this is not normal. You see crime documentaries, you see shit on social media about women getting killed the other day. And on the truth, like, it's like, I'm a real tough bitch. Like, I'm a tough bitch. But you can never, there's a difference between being tough, and there's a difference between somebody having an unhealthy obsession with you that you have to you gotta be concerned. And I'm really starting to be concerned. And I'm so tired because I want to detach myself from shit. And it's like, it just doesn't stop. And it's like, when does it fucking stop? I try to be nice. I try to contact family. I try to whatever. And it's not working. And I'm so tired. I'm really getting fucking so tired. I don't want to do things that's going to overshadow what I got going on. It's literally a fucking nightmare. And people think it's so funny. It's not funny. It's concerning. Dealing with somebody that fucking does substance and fucking start hurting me. It's not funny. Then you got these weird ass men. Talking about, oh, they should be petty. This person should be petty. Da da da. It's not cute to tell somebody that has a mental illness and have substance to be petty to somebody that's raising their children. It's not funny. You need to grow up. Y'all love to call kids to know that type of shit when y'all act like one. Straight men here, oh, you motherfuckers should be petty. It's so funny. It's not funny. And if I was to show these fucking that I've been getting, y'all wouldn't be laughing. Because it wouldn't be funny if it was your fucking sister or your fucking cousin or your fucking mama.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. He's jealous, but why be jealous if you couldn't be faithful? So that's my part of that. Like, why be jealous if you couldn't be faithful?
It's no different from any other idiot that gets their baby mama pregnant and then they move on, and then they know they banging on, they done cheated on her, and they still banging on her.
Right.
I mean, they claim a stake, and it's not yours.
Yeah.
And it's not just him. It's a lot. That's what people do.
Offset, you the one that let her outside, and that's the problem. You let her outside. And not only that, when women are let outside in a vulnerable state, they are bound to do dangerous things. They are bound to do things that they shouldn't do when they let outside. Then like being captive. She would have been fine had he not been cheating.
Yeah. And thing about it, he cheated more than once.
Yeah.
Remember, the first time he did, he came on stage begging and crying with flowers and all those stuff.
Multiple times.
Come on now.
Now
how many strikes you want?
Now he want to be acting crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Why he can't move on?
That's what I want to know with all the females he got, why he can't move on. Now you tell me, you a male, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, though, a man do love his mane. Men have main chicks, even though they do have sides. They have mains. Why is the main and the side the side?
So why the main is the main? And
yeah, because a lot of men have main women. They have the main woman that they like to go to and have that woman they had their kids by and all. They were married, but then they
because the main is the one that really know them front and back and got their heart.
Right.
The side pieces just don't have their heart, really don't know them like that.
Yeah.
But they giving up the action. You know what I mean?
And more action than the main.
And the more action than the main give. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's basically what it boils down to. Yeah. I mean, or the side piece is the fun bun. Yeah. Go out, you having fun with them and this and that, but you still with the main, but y'all argue and all this. It's you know,
complicated.
And then you know the main really ain't going nowhere. If you got a kid, they ain't going. You there, for life.
Y'all locked in.
Y'all locked in. They know that.
But you still want to have fun.
Yeah, still want to have fun.
Yeah. So I think he thought Cardi B was gonna be one of them dummies and not never leave him. That's what he thought. But anyway, we're gonna jump into the actual what we're gonna get into here. IG model came out on Offset and started speaking on the fact that he is trying to set up Stephon Diggs. Amongst this news, they are going through a divorce, Cardi B and Offset right now. And Offset wants alimony, and he also wants 50-50 custody of their children. Okay? Now, I don't know whether he wants them to live with him or whether he just wants them to be with her, but he want to be able to make decisions. You know what I'm saying? Be 100% a part of life without being out of it. However that goes. So TMZ came out and said, Offset is actually looking to put Stephon Diggs in a blender for knocking up his estranged wife, Cardi B.
So Offset was trying to set up Stephon Diggs. Y'all, this IG model who goes by Jordan Gore has posted some alleged text messages between her and Offset on her stories. Now, on these text messages, you can see that Offset is asking her to drop the low on somebody, and she responds back saying, make sure I'm nowhere near, delete these text messages, and then she captions this and says that he's always violating me, but wants me to help set up Stephon Diggs. Y'all, she posts some more messages. Basically, he was telling her that she needed to leave and go back to wherever she was from, that she wasn't going to get any work there, and basically trying to say that he was going to ruin her life or something to that nature. And she was like, maybe you should go back home to your kids. Now, Offset is currently off of IG right now. He deactivated his account, I think they said about a week ago. So we have not gotten a response from him on IG nor on X at this moment, but I'm very interested to see how he is going to respond to this, because if she can prove that that is actually his number asking for her to drop the low on Stephon, but hold on, did she actually do it? Because she told him to call her and she was wanting him to delete the messages. So did she actually do this or not? And what was he supposed to have done? Because it sounds bad with her saying delete the messages. I don't know. All of this is alleged. As soon as I have some more information, I will let you all know.
And if the claims of one of his side chicks are to be believed, Jordan Gore, an IG model whose bio puts her location in Miami, shared several alleged leaked DM messages between herself and Offset on Monday, revealing an intricate plot to have Cardi B's new baby daddy tackled off the field. Okay? So it says, now this is the text message that they have here. Congratulations on the new album, it's fire. And then he says, thanks. He said, where you at? And then she didn't say nothing at all. So it looked like she left him hanging from Friday, from the whole weekend. So it looked like on Friday, October 3rd, on 5:19 a.m., he's asking her where you at, and then she never responded. So he called her a op-ass ninja. Give the drop or don't come back around.
Who's text message that coming from Offset or?
That's Offset to Jordan Gore. So she leaked these text messages.
The Jordan Gore.
The IG model. She leaked the text messages. She the one. All she did was
Text
congratulate
messages
him on the
can't
house.
be deleted.
They can be, but I don't know. He must have didn't delete them because I mean they could be deleted. You think she deleted some of them?
I mean, if you wanted to make it look like something, you could delete any text message you want.
Well, why would he call her an op-ed nigga and give the drop or don't come back around? Then she said, "All right, make sure I'm nowhere near." And he said, "Now." And then that's what she said. Delete these texts.
See,
so she could have deleted. And then he said, "Finsta now send message." So Finsta, I'm hearing. I just learned this, y'all. Finsta is a fake Instagram. I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't know. They said it's an Instagram, like it's a fake Instagram page. And then that's after that, it went all the way to 8 p.m. the next night. It's the next messages. He said, "Yo," and she said, "What you doing?" He said, "In my room." And then she said, "Call me." And then she put at Offset, "Keep violating me, but stay in my phone, asking me to help him set up Stephon. Please, super tender shrimp."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
I know what it means.
You know what that means? Super tender shrimp?
I mean, some people call it tender D. You know what I mean? They call some men that
like soft,
acting, soft and feminine, or act like a B. Biatch.
That's crazy.
Tender D. So she just said
basically shrimp instead. But damn, be small.
Yeah.
Oh, child. Look, she does sit there and told. Anyway, it says, okay, so Gore accused Offset of violating her, yet still badgering her to give him Diggs' location so he could get his revenge. The messages appear to show Gore being down for the setup, but she grew frustrated with the rapper. So he basically sounded like he was basically trying to get her to backdoor him, and she wasn't having it.
Stephon?
Yeah, because, I mean, think about it, he is a whore. I heard he got many baby mamas, and he also is one of the dudes on the team that they asked all the team members on Stephon's team if he would allow them to date his sister, and they was like, "Hell no." Stephon, they didn't even name him. They named Stephon.
They asked who on the team would you not date your daughter,
and they said
everybody said Stephon. Everybody did.
Now, why Cardi B would go from one fuck nigga to another is beyond me.
She a hood joint. You can't remember. Look, even though she got all this money and she top selling, she's still a rat.
Yeah.
A Dominican rat at that. From New York.
Dominican rat?
From New York at that. You know what I mean? So people got to remember, man, she's still a hood joint.
Yeah.
She still talk that talk. She still do what she do. And she's still into suspect niggas. Mm-hmm. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. They got to be.
And it's just not her. None of them women doing. You be like, what is she with him for? There you go.
But a lot of women love the thug aesthetic.
Yeah, but they don't want to be like Sierra and get them a Russell Wilson.
No. You know what? Because men like Russell Wilson, to them, are too predictable and boring. Mm-hmm. They want, and
Sierra loves, she been with him, what? Long time now.
Because she did Future already. She like,
yeah.
Night and day. I did an Offset. What do I need that for?
Night and day.
What now? And see, sometimes that's the best time to catch a female. When she done been down that thug life road and she done with it. I'm done with the drug dealing, cheating, excessive. I want somebody who love God, do the right thing, come home to me at night, not bringing up diseases and all that. I'm tired of that life. Baby mamas, now I got 2 other kids that I got to bring around my son. And now he trying to figure out who the hell these kids is. And now I got to explain.
Right.
Okay. So I think that some women do get tired after a while. But it just depends. That sometimes it's the best time to catch them, sometimes it ain't. But it's the thug aesthetic is cute at first. Until you really got to live that life. Okay? Until you looking like, what was that movie? Paid in Full? You remember Paid in Full where the dude girl end up getting murked? You know what I'm saying? Busting her house, and her and her sister.
Yeah, because Ace girl got.
You know what I'm saying?
Had them up there. Yeah.
Until once your life get like that, then you like, you don't want to be a statistic, and that's just what it is. But I think when you had that hood and when you used to that, of course, like Cardi B, she still ain't quite moved away from that. Yet again, she got to get right within herself.
No, most definitely.
in order to find a better man. Because guess what? And this is where I like to tell women too, who be like, oh, why can't I get this specific type of man? Why this specific type of man don't treat me like this or that? Are you the woman that this man would even want to be with? The man that you think you want. This good. Yeah.
She's 33 years old.
Yeah.
She's still young.
She's still young. She's still young.
Uh-huh.
But this good man. This good, oh, he God-fearing, he good, he healthy. You know what I'm saying? He taking you on trips, he spending money, you doing other, but he only want you and only you. He ain't cheating, he ain't sneaking, he ain't got baby mamas. Do you understand what that man would require from you? See, a man like Offset, he don't require much from Cardi B. Mm-mm. Because he ain't shit. So she ain't gotta be shit to be with him.
Right.
It's a self-esteem thing. A man who's leveled up, if you want somebody on that level, you got to grow the fuck up.
That's right.
You can't be out here.
Grow up or get the hell out.
There you go. Because guess what? If you want to be, you can't still want attention from the village if you want attention from the king. Mm-hmm. The king got you, but you can't still be out here in the village twerking for the village peoples. You got to be out here being the queen. A king ain't marrying no twerker. And that's as simple as that. You out here shaking your ass 24/7, he not marrying you. Period. Because you two be still wanting attention from the village. Okay? Your mind ain't on the right shit. That's where your mind at. Your mind is shaking ass. So he wants you to take care of his kingdom. That's what he wants. Take care of his kingdom ain't bouncing the booty meat. And I think that's the situation. So that's why she had to go to Stephon Diggs, because yet, even though he do seem like on the outside that he not really an F-boy or nothing like that, but when I look at him and then when I hear he got all these babies and he popping out, he has self-esteem issues as well. I don't think a man who has high self-esteem spreads his penis around like that. That's just my personal opinion. A man who has, I was about to say sanctified penis, however it is, okay?
I don't know about that, man.
You think
there's some church boys out there that's doing their thing and
they
church.
Still insecure.
You got the pastors out there that got 2, 3, 4, 5,
okay,
with their women.
And that means there's an insecurity there, because you don't really have to, you don't need to be with that many people or that many women in order to satisfy yourself. Why do you even need that many people? Or that many babies, or that many children? Same thing with Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon said it too. You know how he got all them babies like that? Yeah, and he said it was straight up out of insecurity. And had he could have did it differently, he would. But unfortunately, he was making up for something. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is. So it goes all back to a self-esteem problem. And if you don't really have good self-esteem, you're going to have 5 baby mamas. Yes, you will. Because you looking for validation with each baby mama. And you know they ain't got no self-esteem, because as soon as you run up in her life and she accept you, knowing you got 5 baby mamas, that's crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's out of control. Shit, you couldn't get me that. What? No, I'm good. And even at my age, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I was, thank God, I'm locked down now, but like, even at my age, it's hard to find somebody that don't have children. Yeah. A lot of children,
Yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody with young kids. So that's probably why I'm still single, because like I said, it's a lot of women, even in their 40s.
Yeah.
My age, that got young kids that's 6, 7, 8 years old. Mm-hmm. Do I feel like dealing with that all over again? No, buddy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Doing
that. You got to grow and all that. And then what if it don't work out with the person? And now, that's the lesson that I had to learn with the one person that I was with that had a child, is that comes with a lot of repercussions when you choose to leave that relationship and you have bonded with that child. Mm-hmm. That child sometimes remembers you. Mm-hmm. That child a lot of times still loves you, especially nobody, depending on how long, because a child love is pure. It's different. Yeah. So if you really was a good person and a good parent to that child, they gonna remember you. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore, what if that mother wasn't?
And that's crazy, because my ex, I still got bonds with their kids. I still love her, her kids. You know what I mean? And we ain't been together for a while, but I still see them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still see them. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, that's my little man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know what you instilled in them.
Yeah.
And you know the impact you made.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't understand how people could do that just loosely. Is what I'm saying. You know, it's not a thing you should be able to just do and play with. Like, that's why I said after that I'm good. I would rather, you know, just if I could. That's why I'm married now. I'm like, I know that after this, I said at my age, the next motherfucker would just be somebody who either want me for my money or they would either have children and then now I got to do that all over again, and then that's gonna be a whole thing. Like, I'd much rather just start new with somebody who don't got.
Right.
They got what I got. We on the same level, and then that way I could. And then that situation would be even. Because I'm like having to do that again. A lot of people don't think about that. A lot of people really don't take that consideration. But it's all about maturity. It's all about you learning the lessons, learning and growing and things like that. So I don't know. I don't. I don't think I have much to say about it anymore. I just think we're good. Cardi B is scared. I really do hope Offset not trying to off that man. I think Stephon Diggs. How old is he? Let's look him up. How old is Stephon?
Stephon Diggs? He got to be like 28.
28?
But let me look it up.
You think she is getting with a younger man? Cardi B ain't one of
Of course.
Older guy? Man, he do got that bread though.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs.
He like a youngin. He's like a real youngin.
He's 31.
Okay, so he's like a couple years younger.
Yeah, I thought he was 28.
He a daddy's baby too. 93. Well, he don't care right now.
2 years older than him.
Yeah,
which ain't that's not that.
Really not.
Especially at that 30.
That ain't that much of a difference. But women are a lot more mature than men at that age.
And I mean, I'm not feeling that relationship either.
Yeah,
I equate that relationship just like Offset and them.
Yeah,
I just thought it's a time and a season for them.
Yeah,
that you know they ain't gonna be together no more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
they gonna be gone.
I think he punked out though for one. I think Offset is punked out for wanting alimony from her, and also
I know that's a sucker style move. Yeah, you take care of yourself. You got money. You don't need to take from her because your kids are with her most of the time. Why you take it from her and the kids if you really think about it?
He being petty. Yeah, he being a petty queen. Now we all females got to look at too. Y'all need to stop messing with these men who got feminine qualities because that's what that is. Because if a man really cared about you and he loved you, and he know he messed up, if you know, like, this how I feel. Like, if I know I really messed up, I'm not asking for nothing. I'll be like, look, just have it, just go. Especially if I want to be with you, like, just go. I'm not asking you for nothing. Don't give me nothing. Like, we both could just leave what we got. And we can move on because guess what? You know your potential and I know mine. Yeah. I don't need to take from you in order to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like she asking him for shit.
Yeah, if you got cheat, you definitely wasn't really into her like you thought.
Yeah, you wasn't.
Period. You weren't into her like you thought you was. And it was about Cardi B was getting higher and higher known in the industry, and you wanted to align yourself with her and use her as a stepping stone to get bigger and bigger because now you done broke off with your amigo people, so you want to stay relevant. Yeah. And Cardi is more relevant, so you gonna align yourself with her. That's the way. That's my opinion. That's what I thought he did when he got with her. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just trying to build himself up through her. Mm-hmm. You know?
No, absolutely.
Because nobody don't give a damn about no Offset.
No, absolutely not. Cardi B, really, but he probably in his mind feel like he was responsible for maybe some of the extra fame she got once they got together, but I don't think that was the case. Mm-hmm. Cardi B already created a buzz through Love and Hip Hop.
She been.
You know, she created a buzz on her own in many different ways, and I think that he can't accept that. Right. But he knows it, and that's why he needs money from her. Yeah. That's why he wanted to put it on her, which is not cool. Right. It ain't cool. All right, well, so, yeah, I hope nothing happens to Stephon Diggs, but if it does, if he finds out about this, or I don't know where this is going to go, because the girl, Jordan Gore, like I said, I'm not familiar with what she does. It's her Instagram model. She chose to say no, which I feel was very noble of her. I got to give the girl her props for that. But I'm thinking, like, hope nothing happens to her, and I hope nothing happens to Stephon. And if anything happens now, it's out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you already know the first person that the fans gonna be looking for is your ass, Offset. They're gonna be looking for you. Understand
he ain't
that?
No fool. He
She came out on his ass. Now, and he deactivated his Instagram. He made sure right on the heels of this shit coming out his Instagram.
Because they was burning his ass up on there.
Yeah, and they would have went on his page and been like, what the fuck? Yeah, for sure. You know he a thug. And even though Stephon is maybe not the best guy to be with a woman, of course, because he's a whore. Okay, but look at his image. His image is much better than Offset's image.
Well, he got to be because he got the NFL shield.
There you go.
He got to act like he got some damn sense.
He got to act like he got some sense.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's that on that. Anything else on that, bro? Before we go?
No, I'm good. I'll set you about.
Letting y'all know. Y'all watch out for. I don't know. Let us know in the comment though.
Cardi, you got to do better. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cardi, you got to do better. I understand you're 33, you young. But there's plenty of men out there that's way better than them two.
Yeah. That
you can get with and live a good life without the thuggish ways, without having to get on live and arguing all the time and talk to your what they call it when they get online, they chat, talking to the chat about unless you just like. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, she was a hood joint too, so she might like the drama and all that stuff like that. She probably thrive on that shit. You know what I mean?
It's a self-esteem thing. It's definitely a self-esteem thing, and I'm like, I don't know why Cardi B would have no self-esteem considering, how far she's come. But fame, anything on the outside. It got
to be when you gotta. First of all, you go stripping. Well, you got to get money somehow, but you go do that. But then you get your breasts done.
Yeah.
You went on, and I was following her for a long time when she was a stripper.
Yeah.
Now, I'll never get my teeth done when they was hot. The chat used to mess with her like, hey, you get your teeth done. She's like, never get the teeth done. And then she went and did it. You know what I mean?
But you know why she did it.
Yeah.
Somebody told her she had to do it.
Yeah, because she was going to blow. I mean, hey, and they were right because she blew. She blew. First of all, she was already getting herself blown up.
Yeah.
She could have did it herself with her teeth the way it is.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? But it helped her a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because, you got the Met Gala and all this other stuff. You want to,
and you don't want, the problem is that in real life, your flaws are not noticed because everybody has flaws in real life. But then in that industry, when you got to compare yourself to the Tiana Taylors, to the, even Remy Mars, you can tell she got work done. Come on, so she got to run up on women in the industry who all got work done and you ain't got no work done. Now your flaws are on display for everybody. And it's going to be people. They're so rich that they're rude. Rude people are rich. I mean, rich people are rude. Let's turn that around. Rich people tend to be rude. So they're going to tell you, like, hey, you need to get that fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you ain't going to make it too far if you looking like that. And they're going to feel like, oh, you poor.
But look at here. It's only temporary.
It's very temporary.
Because you're 33, you're going to hit 40.
Yeah.
40, I say between 40 and 50, you got that little space right there.
Yeah.
After 50, things change and all that foreign shit that you done put in your body is going to start picking at you. It's going to start messing with you. And then you ain't going to, you got to do something else.
Yeah, it's going to.
The ass shot was crazy.
Yeah.
That didn't need to be done.
Nah, but you know how that go. You know how that go. All right, y'all, we about to jump into our next topic. This one is a one I've been wanting to talk about. It's a little bit old, but it's not old. It's about a week old. And this is talking about the mother in Chicago. So, yeah, the mother in Chicago that was actually jumped by a group of children. And actually, I need to figure out the name of the school. It was something bright. Let me see. The mother in Chicago. Yeah, y'all say. Just so I can get the school. She was jumped walking from the school, walking her kids from school. Her 9-year-old son. She had a daughter that's younger than him, and I feel like a daughter who might have been a little older than him, but I'm not sure. Yeah. So it said a Chicago mother is reeling after she and her son were attacked by a group of school kids at a local elementary school. So they didn't say what the name of the elementary school. Oh, Orville T. Bright Elementary School, far south side. Okay, in Chicago. A video of the incident, which gone viral, shows a young boy holding on his mother as they were hit, kicked, and shoved by several youngsters. And here's the thing, too. They thought that a lot of people thought this woman was pregnant.
Shamar, look at that. Shamar! Come here. What you want, Shamar?
Imagine you are pregnant and you walk to the school to pick up your son and your daughter from school, and then you're just walking back home. You want to make sure they get to school safely and make it home safely because you live in Chicago. So you guys are walking back home when you guys are approached by a gang of middle schoolers. A gang of middle schoolers. Now, your kids are younger. It looks like they're younger than middle school. But these middle schoolers start calling you all type of names and things like that. And then eventually they hit you. And not only they hit you, but they start hitting you and your children. And then at one point they're jumping you and you're on the ground, your kids are on the ground, and they are beating you. This happened in Chicago. And this was, again, she is pregnant, you guys. And the whole Chicago is outraged this morning. They're looking for these kids or their parents. They are pissed, and reasonably so. But either way, I hope they find them kids, and I hope they hold them kids accountable.
And she wasn't pregnant. She actually had sickle cell. So that was another thing. And this is a lesson for those children too, even though they're ignorant children. I'm going to try to refrain from being disrespectful towards minors because they are minors. Uh-huh. But a lot of times when we out here just doing stuff, we don't know the type of shit we're getting ourselves into. What if that woman was pregnant?
Yeah.
Y'all jumped her.
Lost her
child. That's what life is about. What ifs? But anyway, we gonna get into it, right? She said, Korshonda had her name. She's 33. That's her name, Korshonda. And her 9-year-old son were attacked by a group of kids on Monday afternoon. This was a while. It was like a week ago or so ago. The video went viral, right? And she says, Hatter said her younger daughter was also with them and witnessed the attack. And she said, I asked my kids to come to the next side of the street with me so that they wouldn't get jumped, so we kept walking, Hatter said. They followed us all the way there. They hit my son first, dragged me in the grass, pulled my baby's hair, and I'm trying to get justice for my son. I'm thankful to everybody that came out here to support me. And a spokesperson for the Chicago Police Department said the agency doesn't identify victims, but did confirm a 33-year-old woman and a 9-year-old were struck multiple times near the school on Monday just after 3 p.m. And they were both transported to the hospital in serious condition. And her mother was in the hospital and she was on live, talking to people and explaining to everybody like what was going on with her, and that she was not pregnant, and that she just suffered with sickle cell, and that's the reason why she was actually in the hospital. But then I think what really threw me off was all the people on the live that was talking about, you got beat up by a bunch of middle schoolers and all of that. Like, when did it start being okay for children to beat elders up?
Well, I'm sure. No, it's never been okay. Has it happened before? Yes. And I bring back to, I know you heard about the boy Oak that used to live in our neighborhood back in the day when we lived in townhouses. I think you were just a baby, maybe.
Yeah.
But Oak was basically in 6th grade, 7th grade, going around beating up on adults and beat up a cop when he came around. Well, tried to beat him up. You know what I mean?
A cop?
Yeah. He was abnormally big for his age.
Yeah.
And he walked around the neighborhood with weights on his back. He was real muscular and he was going hard. I've never seen nothing like that before.
Yeah.
But it's not okay. You know what I mean? But these kids are out of hand. It starts with they don't have, even they missing the father in the home. They don't have both parents.
Yeah.
Or the parents just absent or just don't care. Or they got better things to do than tend to their kids.
That part.
So they get out of hand.
That part. Bro, when you say tend to your kids, that's a real thing. And here's the thing. I sympathize with people who have work full-time jobs that require them to work overtime. And, when they come home daytime. I know how I feel, y'all. I don't have children. I have a cat. And I tell that nigga to scram all the time. Just scram. You want the food here. Here. Eat the food. And I'm going to go over here, damn it. So I do get how people can be tired, right? But now, if we look at the demographic, and I'm not saying their parents don't work and don't all that, but 9 times out of 10, they are getting government assistance, and so they don't always have a job. So therefore, they have ample time to spend with their children, to tend to their children. Tending to your children don't mean, I'm going to give them a bath and I'm going to bathe them and then I'm going to just give them some food and go on by their business. No, actually, you got to stop scrolling on your phone and engage with them.
Yeah.
Talk to them. Get off the phone gossiping. Girl, yes you did. Stop gossiping.
Yeah, making plans of what you want to do for the weekend and Friday night. Girl, Friday we outside.
Bitch, we outside tonight. That's the new song that's out.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I've also heard people talking about how this baddies. I don't watch Zeus Network, but yes, people do. Parents who are in their 20s, 25, 30, they watch Zeus Network where it's normal, like it used to be with Bad Girls Club and stuff, to beat people up. It's normal. It's okay. And so now you got your 4-year-old with you watching baddies and Bad Girl Club ain't happening now, I don't think, but the baddies thing is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's so terrible. And I know why you grow up out of that. Oh, you're supposed to. Like me, I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see women. I don't want to see nobody fighting unless it's a professional boxing match. I don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because it could get gruesome. It's wrong. Like, why are we even doing it? Y'all beefing over something y'all could have just panned out over a conversation. You know what I'm saying? But now these kids think that it's normal and okay to go out here and just put hands on people. And then what if that mother had a weapon on her?
Right.
Because everybody ain't got that kind of restraint. You got 20 kids jumping on you. Somebody getting stabbed.
Well,
okay?
It looked like her son tried to help. Her 9-year-old son tried to help a little bit.
Yeah.
And he was honored and was presented with the Super Kid Hero Award by the community leaders at the 4th Police District Council meeting for his efforts for protecting his mother and sister.
That's good. And he was. He had, even though he was getting beat, he had put his effort up. And that means that lady was raising her son right.
That's right. You ain't gonna mess with my mom.
Yeah.
At all.
She's raising her son right. But y'all looking at her because she got some kind of disability or whatever. And it ain't a disability. She's had a sickness. Which is you, fortunately, didn't have to take on. You know what I'm saying? That's the fortunate part for these kids, that they ain't have to do that. And then what's so crazy is the mother that came out displaying her daughter, talk about, we gonna make her take accountability, but we not gonna talk bad about her. She was a queen. She was the leader of the cheerleading squad, and she was homecoming queen, and she make A's and B's. We don't care. We don't care. Because if she really was doing all of that, she would have more. I'm just saying, you have more pride of life. I made A's and B's. I was a leader when I was a kid. Nothing made me want to go out there and beat on nobody.
Nah, I wasn't even thinking about nothing like that.
Nothing. Wasn't even considering it. Wasn't even thinking. And she was the one. Actually, this girl came out with that shit. She the one that started it off. She the one that the first hit. Mm. And then she telling me she was a follower. That's what they say. She say, I was just following people. I was just following people. Yeah, that's what y'all like to convince yourself that y'all child was just following people.
Here's an update, y'all. I want y'all to meet Kamira. She is one of the children that was a part of the fight at OT Bright School on yesterday. We're just coming live so she can say her piece and take accountability. I won't say too much. And please, anyone that decides to say anything, keep it respectful. This is the child.
Hey, my name is Kamira Grant, and I was wrong for everything.
It's okay, Kamira.
For everything that I did, and I was just being a follower following everybody who don't even got nothing that I got. And I apologize for everything because I wouldn't want to be in that situation. And I feel bad because
it's okay.
I gotta go through so much. Like, I wish I would never did what I did.
Do you have anything to say? I think her name is Shauna.
I was a bit people think.
Keep thinking that. She was the first one to throw the hit, but she was just following people. No. She was in school getting her head gassed up every day because she thinks she's popular with kids or people who can't do nothing for her. And she won't find that out until she get out of school. That none of these people are going to be there for her when she get out of school.
Nope.
None of these people are going to do nothing for her when she get out of school.
First of all, it's always somebody bigger and badder than you.
Yeah, always.
You're going to find out the hard way. When you think you the tough one, there's going to be somebody tougher than you.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And
that's what she's going to find out.
Yeah.
Just in middle school?
Middle school.
Man, when she get to high school?
8th grade she was in.
Man, when she get to high school?
Yep.
Man, please. Somebody ain't going to chomp her.
Yeah. Every time.
Leave that.
Or she'll deal with it when she have to go to work. Because there's still bullies there too. Yeah. That's what something that their parents, because their parents don't have jobs like they're supposed to, they can't tell them that. The bullying don't stop at elementary school. You're going to have some asshole bosses, some asshole coworkers.
Most definitely.
Okay? And that's the type of conversations, rearing, you need to have with your children as they're growing up when you're teaching them like, hey, when your kid should be comfortable enough to come with you and say, this is the situation I'm dealing with, and you hip them and tell them like, look, you're going to have to be able to cope and be able to deal with these things in a proper way because guess what? It doesn't end here. Just because you're in elementary school, middle school, high school, and it's happening here, don't think that there are adults who don't grow into
a bully.
Some people go ahead and bully because they was bullied. Or
there you go. That's it right there.
Yeah.
They're the ones that want revenge.
There you
and
go.
It may not be on the person that used to bully them. They like, oh shoot, I'm a dope now. I'm gonna get somebody else. I'm gonna make them pay for what I went through.
Facts.
Sure.
Facts.
Happens all the time.
So this is what happened to me. So now this is the way I am, and y'all gotta accept it. Like, no, that's not how that go. But that's why you have to be able to have that conversation. That's what parents are for. Have the conversation with them. Tell them the right things. Stop withholding. And see, that's the problem is the parents worrying about themselves and withholding information from these kids. Not telling them the truth about life. Life gonna get to you before anything else do. Life gonna get your ass before anything else do. And that's what these kids didn't understand. And that woman, she had so much strength for not putting her hands on none of them kids. Don't get me wrong, I get it. Maybe she know her neighborhood. Maybe she knows she had to put her hand on one of them kids. Maybe one of the ignorant parents who came and try to make the situation worse.
Yeah.
You know, but everybody ain't level-headed like that. Some people...
Because it has happened before, man. Yeah. I think a parent went to jail because he got on the school bus. And I can't remember. I don't want to tell a false story. Either he made his son beat up the bully on the bus, or he went on there and hit the child. I don't know, but he did he spent some time in jail, first of all, because he got on that bus. But he was so heated because his son kept getting bullied. So he jumped on the bus and handled it himself.
Had to do what he had to do.
Yeah.
What he felt he had to do. You know, and I didn't feel bad. I think that, and then there was an aunt that came out and said, yeah, I was out there and I didn't put my hands on the lady, but my niece put her hands on the lady, but I'm not the boss of her. I can't tell her what to do. Yes, you could have. You're just ignorant. You're just ignorant.
Yeah.
You're an elder. You're her aunt. You're an elder. Unless you her age exactly, because you know they do have those.
Yep.
unless you're her age exactly, you had all responsibility in that situation to tell her ass to snatch her up out that situation and put hands on her. Problem is, I don't know. And a lot of people are like, oh, the reason why these kids are violent is because they're getting whipped. I was whipped.
That definitely was whipped.
Nothing about that made me violent. It let me know that there's consequences in life for doing negative and bad things. And guess what? The consequences get worse outside of you getting a little butt whipping with a belt.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
They get worse. That's the least that could happen to your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure people who go out and do fucked up shit wish all they have to get is 10 lashes with a belt from their own damn mama and keep pushing. I mean, they wish and hope other than getting 10 and 15 and 20 and 30 years in jail. This is why children got whipped back in the day. It wasn't because people wanted to abuse. Abuse is you just look at your child right in the moment and say, you know what? I can't stand your ass. I'm about to beat the fuck out of you. And then you just beat them. That's abuse.
Yeah.
But it's called giving someone consequences for their actions and allowing them to understand that what they did was just wrong. And sometimes a little harsher consequences lets them know, like, hey, I don't want that to happen again.
Right.
So I won't do that again. That is why we had a safer world. And see, they'll tell you, they'll make you believe that, oh, it's abusive. The only way I get it, some parents, they probably did go overboard with it. I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Beating you with cords and all. I get it. Some of that shit is overboard. I'm not going to lie. You got to be able to. But sometimes talking don't do it for every kid. Some kids really hard-headed. Some kids need to be shown better than they can see.
Right.
Everybody's a different learner. You got visual learners. You got people who learn by hearing. So, yeah, like our dad, he was a lecturer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You were there for an hour.
Yeah.
You ain't want to have to lecture him. You ain't want that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll fall asleep. I'll stand there and let him lecture till he fell asleep.
Yeah.
And he'll fall asleep while he lectures.
Yeah. Pop was a lecturer. Mom's, she was swinging that ass, okay? Mom's was like, oh, yeah, no, you getting that belt. Pops was like, all right, I'm a...
Yeah, with y'all.
With us, oh yeah, Pops was a little aggressive with y'all. Yeah, I didn't get that. No, Travis did get whipped by it too. Mm-hmm. I didn't get that, but I did get the lecture. Okay? And even though that's a form of punishment, it depends on how everybody learns. Everybody learns differently. You notice your child don't care about certain things, you got to find another way to get in their head. Mm-hmm. It's psychology. You know what I'm saying? But you have to also be invested in your child to do so. If you too damn lazy to be invested in the way your child thinks and what they're doing, of course you're going to let them go out there. And then again, your bad habits is going to cause them to be out here doing stupid stuff.
The crazy thing about it is Pops worked a lot.
He did.
At least when I was coming up, he had 3 jobs. He didn't really have time, but he did a good job with his lectures and sometimes the ass whoopings, mm-hmm. and let us know right from wrong.
Yep.
He did, and Mom's, you know how she did. She worked and was in bed.
Yeah.
So, you know, not saying they didn't pay attention. They paid attention to us.
They did.
But they were so busy trying to get money to make sure we was good, taking care of, you know, we still had a lot of free time on ourselves.
And we did.
But we knew right from wrong. Like, I knew right from wrong. Pops was like, hey, you go to jail, you gonna stay in there until they let you out. Because I'm not bailing you out.
Facts.
This is right, this is wrong. Don't do this, don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. He did a good job doing that, and it stuck. So I already knew, hey, I need to do the right thing.
That's right.
I may have ran the streets, but I ain't get myself in no trouble. And I ain't put myself in. And I knew when there was trouble lurking around that I needed to get away from it.
Fact.
You know, I had common sense, but I was a street knowledge guy. I was a street guy, and I kind of knew what they call book smart.
Yeah.
I was street smart. Mm-hmm. So I had a lot of that, you know what I mean, and common sense. So Moms and Pops did a good job instilling the right or wrong and don't go to jail, don't do this and do that. Mm-hmm. Even though they didn't have a lot of time, like free time to do other things with us.
Yeah, but they showed interest. We had things. We had cookouts. We had family time. We had family meetings where we all come together, and then our parents would just run their mouth to us. You know what I'm saying? And just talk to us. And yeah, some stuff we didn't understand, but shit. Hey, guess what? We was listening. We was in there. They was engaging. That's what you got to do. It don't take much, but they do just want to know you're engaging with them. And I think you're setting a good example, like our parents did. Hardworking people, they didn't go about every day looking to harm nobody. I didn't hear my mother was like, yeah, I'm ready to go beat that ass. I didn't hear my father out here, I'm about to sell the drugs.
See, even with Pops, right? I would go to the Go-Go's. So I'm talking about my 11th or 12th grade year.
Yeah.
I'm going to, after work, I worked at McDonald's, go to Landover Mall when I was open, get my outfit. Me and Mo would go to the Go-Go's. You know, the Go-Go's here in the DMV goes from probably like 10 o'clock to 2 in the morning, right? Some days it might have been a weekday, Thursday night, Friday night, even though I had school or whatever, Pops wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
Pops is up when I walk through that door.
Yeah.
Where the hell you been? This time of night, there ain't nothing but trouble after midnight. Blah, blah, blah,
Nothing but trouble.
So the difference is our Pops sat there and look, when he got home, he was pissed. Where the hell you run the street, they're doing this and that. Yeah. Where now the YNs they come and go when they please.
Yep.
They come to the house, they don't have no parents sitting up.
Yeah,
waiting on you get in the house and scolding you or beating your ass or whatever because you running the street.
As soon as you get in there.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the difference. They able to get in there and they slide in a couple nights or 3 nights or 4 nights. There wasn't no sliding. No. Okay? You come in late, they right there waiting.
He right there waiting. Sitting by the door. And don't you go nowhere until I finish saying what I got to say.
Yeah. He ain't give a damn if he had to go to work in the morning. He waiting on you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you was going to get that lecture and at 2 in the morning.
And then the punishment may come behind it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Hey, you don't even think about going outside or going nowhere for a month.
Yep.
The punishment comes with it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You may not feel like beating your ass, but you're going to get punished.
And a lot of times that works because, you know, as an adult, though, time goes by, things change.
Yeah.
Let's say 1 or 2 days go by, different, nothing changed. But 7 days, let a week or 2 go by, things change a little bit. Right. You've been gone out of your atmosphere, out of your routine. Yeah. Now you got to create a whole new routine all over again. Your parents punish you for 2 weeks and hold you to it.
Yeah.
Your routine done.
Yeah, exactly.
Weak ass parents. Yeah. Oh, you punished. Next thing you know, 5 hours later, all right, man, take your ass outside. And you back doing your shit again because they weak as hell and don't know how to rear. Or don't know how
they try to be friends.
You trying to be friendly, but that shit don't work.
Yeah, I don't want little Johnny mad at me.
Yeah, but you know if they haven't grown up either, because babies making babies. If they ain't grown up, meaning if they're not mature, and there are a lot of people who do have babies that are mature, I can say that. But if you are not mature, you can't grow mature children. You can't teach a child or any youth to be mature if you're not mature. You're just going to condone their bad behavior.
Like, I had enough. I really don't like the fact that I really got to get up here and explain myself to y'all, but y'all seem confused, and I don't do the confusion. Yes, I was there. Yes, I was there. Did I touch that lady? No, I did not touch that lady. Did I touch her kids? No, I did not touch her kids. Talking about why you let your niece fight that lady and her kids? Mind your business. I'm not her CEO, and I'm not her mama. And another thing, I just sat there and minded my business. That didn't have nothing to do with me. Why would I jump into something that don't got nothing to do with me? I am an innocent bystander. I do not support violence.
You're gonna condone it. You're not gonna even be strong enough in your will to tell them right from wrong. You're gonna be like, well, shit, I'm doing it. How can I tell them not to do it if I'm doing it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm out here smoking crack, how can I tell my child not to smoke crack? Because what your youth gonna do? These kids so smart today. They're like, well, Ma, you smoke crack? You smoke crack, don't it? Well, this shit, I don't smoke crack. Now, not that they smoke crack these days. I smoke vapes. Whatever people smoking these days. Okay? It's just the fact that it could be anything. If you out robbing, how can you tell your child not to rob people if you doing it? You're being a bad example for them.
Yeah.
But if you know that that's you living your life a certain way to give them a special example, you'll be pissed when you find out that I'm making this example for you and you not following it. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Kids respect authority and order and lead it, and you got to be on them. Period. All that friend shit, that's the thing that back in the day, the parents had a thing where they like, we not your friends.
Yeah.
They upheld that.
Yeah, they're damn right.
They upheld that. We ain't your friend. We guiding you here because you got to be grown and be an adult. And one day you got to live in this world.
Right. All these kids calling their mama and pop, bruh, and all
that. Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Ain't no fucking way, mama. Going with that. Pop ain't going with that.
I ain't never done nothing like that. It was always mom, mother, mommy.
Yep.
I wish I would be like, bruh. Girl, bye. Like, I wouldn't dare. To this day, I'm grown as hell. I would not even do it.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't do it because I know she'll still look at me funny. Like, what the fuck you doing? I wouldn't. No, can't do it. The respect is instilled, and that's what you have to do. And problem is, y'all waiting too late too. Some people waiting too late. They do. Oh, it's so cute that they told me, "Fuck you, bitch." Yeah, okay, because they won, so it's okay. They what? What you say? Fuck you, mommy. And it's like, oh, it's okay. Then you call everybody, tell them they told you fuck you, and you think it's cute.
Yeah.
Well, now that fuck you gonna mean something a little different at 13.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, especially yeah, 13, 14. Yep.
Yeah, that slap in the face gonna feel a little different around 15 and 16. Just so you know. All right. Now you know that's the thing. People need to get it together. It's so sad to see that these days. This is the example of the black community that I'm seeing. Luckily, I was so happy to see the whole quarter zips movement come in, even though you saw people talking shit about it. All right, that ain't going to make white people respect us. But here's the thing about that. That's going to make people respect themselves. Dressing nice, dressing professional, dressing respectful makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's not about white people, black people. And there's black people keep saying, well, wow, we're trying to impress them. No, it's not about impressing them. It's about impressing yourself. Making you feel good. When I dress up, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I know when I'm out here looking like a thug, even though I ain't trying to be, but I wear my little baggy shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't feel as good as when you dress up and you put on some nice shit. You know what I'm saying? You put on a nice, dress shirt and slacks or a nice sweater, and you go to work just feeling and looking professional and clean and good. You just it give you a higher self-esteem. Just like back in the day, they used to tell people, don't leave your house without taking a shower. Take a shower and wash your ass. Because you're going to feel so much better about yourself. You're not going to be insecure when you out there. As long as you don't wash your ass.
Yep.
But see, there's a things that people used to teach back in the day. People ain't teaching this shit no more. Nope. You know what I'm saying? So when now that all that is being left out and y'all too worried about social media, the poor damn kids is failing for it. Oh, and they want to blame the school and shit. I mean, all y'all on one accord should be on one accord. The parent and the school is responsible.
Yeah.
Both of y'all. But whatever. That's all I got to say about that. Because we got to end this.
Definitely.
But, all right, y'all, look. This is Talk with Meesh Jay. All right, please tell us what y'all thought about this in the comments. Like I said, we taking suggestions. We're 1,000 subscribers. All right, we love y'all. And happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays for those who celebrate. All right. I'm Meesh, left me is my bro Jay. We out of here.
Peace.